welcome. This is your 30-minute Christmas gentle flow. You don't need any props, but maybe a blanket for the Savasana at the end. And when you're ready, we'll start in a comfortable seat and close the eyes down. Alright, feeling nice and supported here on the earth, grounding down through both sit bones. And we're going to start to take a few deep cleansing breaths. Inhale through the nose. Exhale to let something go. And again, inhale, fill up the lungs. And exhale to let everything go. One more deep breath in. And on the exhale, just place your left hand on your heart space and your right hand on your belly. And begin to welcome the release of the rush at this time of year. And welcome calm and warmth and presence. Allowing yourself to slow down and receive this season with ease. You can quietly set an intention. When you're ready, you'll begin to lift the chin, and then placing your hands on your thighs, we'll take some neck circles, half neck circles. Go nice and slow. Inhaling to take the neck stretch to the side, and then exhale, chin to chest. So stretching out any tension, releasing anything, any tightness in the neck. Keep breathing deeply. Coming back to center now, we'll start some shoulder rolls. So taking it back first, inhale to lift the shoulders, exhale to drop them down. We'll do a few more and then we'll reverse the circles. And reversing for me. We'll open our eyes and we'll make our ways very slowly, taking our time and coming onto all fours. We're going to do our Christmas cat-cow. So nice and slow, move with your breath here. Shoulders over wrists, knees under hips. Inhale, drop the belly into cow. Exhale, round through the spine, chin to chest. Inhale, drop the belly, look forward, exhale, rounding through. Good, we'll do another couple here. Really moving with your breath, and I invite you to close your eyes and tune in. This is your chance to have some me time on your mat. So really make the most of these 30 minutes here that we have together. And when you're ready, come back to neutral spine, ground down through your left hand. We're going to thread the needle today, also called wrapping the presents. Reach your right arm underneath, coming onto the top of your right shoulder, and then reach your left hand out long on the mat, or reach it up and back. Placing it on the lower spine, pressing down through your right hand and breathing into the entire spine here, upper back. Good. Inhale, reach your left arm to the sky. Place it on the mat for me, and then we'll untangle that. Okay, and we'll wrap the present, thread the needle on the left, reaching your left arm to the sky. Exhale, threading the needle. Okay, coming onto the top of your left shoulder. You can reach your right arm long, or join me in reaching your arm up and over and around the back here. You can grab onto the inner thigh of your left leg. And pressing a bit more weight into the left hip and really revolving your right shoulder back. Enjoying this yummy stretch. Inhale, reach your right arm up and place it on the mat and coming back to all fours. Here we're going to come to your down dog. Reach your hands forward for me. Tuck your toes under. Inhale. Exhale. Send the hips up high and back. And bend the knees here as much as you need. And really think about pressing the chest down towards your thighs and lengthening through the sides of the body. The heels do not have to touch. You can join me in pedaling out the legs here. Straightening one leg and bending the other. Pretend you're warming your toes up and your heels up near a nice warm fire here. If you're practicing near a nice warm fire, then send me a comment down below. I'd love to know where you're practicing from. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward to the top of your mat. And we'll make your way to the top, Uttanasana, melting snowman. Relax the weight of the head. And we'll start at movement, that kind of like a ragdoll movement here, side to side, releasing any tension in the back of the legs, spine. Breathing deeply here. Maybe coming back to your intention. Bend the knees, ground down through the feet, and we'll start a slow roll up through the spine. The head is the last thing to lift. Roll the shoulders back and arrive in your mountain pose. And bring your feet together. Inhale, reach up for me. Look up. Exhale, take your lateral stretch to the side into candy cane pose. Inhale through center and exhale candy cane on the left. Inhale, look up. Exhale, forward fold, melting snowman. Inhale, halfway lift, nice long spine. And exhale, melting snowman. One more time, inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, forward fold, melting snowman. Good, coming up now, rising up, chair pose, or elf on the shelf today. Reach your arms forward for me, out in front, lengthen the spine, tuck your tailbone under slightly. Squeeze your inner thighs and breathe here. Open chest, open mind. Exhale, melting snowman fold. Step it back to our plank pose. Good. Squeeze all the muscles here. Everything is working. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower the knees and chaturanga down to your belly. Coming into your cobra. Inhale, lift up. Press through down through the tops of the feet. Exhale, folding down. Inhale, press up to plank pose. Exhale, send the hips up high and back, downward facing dog. Bending the knees. Inhale, look forward to the top of your yoga mat. And step it up to Uttanasana, melting snowman. Good, let's come back into elf on the shelf or chair pose. Squeeze your inner thighs, lengthen, open the chest. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Melting snowman. Inhale, halfway lift. Lengthen. Exhale, melting snowman. Let's step it back through plank and then send the hips up high, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, release. Inhale, look forward. Step your right foot forward into that runner's lunge and rise up strong into a high lunge or reindeer today. So copy my arms here and hands. So we're making little antlers today with our arms. Good. Bending the back knee slightly. Good. Inhale, shift forward and come up into our warrior 3 or flying angel today. Reach your arms out to the side. Good. With control, ground down as we rise up into our tree pose on the left side. So coming into your variation. Good. And we're going to come into a Christmas tree pose. So take your arms out to cactus T for me. And you can twinkle the fingertips and imagine those twinkling lights here on the tree. Good. Find that drishti, that focus point. Take a deep breath in and exhale. We're going to step to the front. Good. Open out the toes, heels in. Come into star pose. Open the chest. Reach your arms. Spread your fingers wide. Big power pose. Good. Take a deep breath in here. Exhale, come into goddess, which is our Santa today. Inhale, reach the arms out wide, star, and exhale into Santa. Inhale, reach, star. Exhale, Santa. Good. Inhale, star pose. Last one. And exhale, spin, so facing the back of the mat, and we're on our left foot now, coming into our high lunge reindeer pose. Good, really ground down through the front foot for me. Squeeze your core in. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out as we rise up strong into our warrior 3 snow angel, flying angel. Reach those arms, fingertips out wide, and ground down, and with control come into your tree pose. Good. Let's come into our Christmas tree pose now. Arms out into cactus T. And you're welcome to twinkle your fingers. Yeah. Take a deep breath in. And exhale with control. Hands to heart, and take that foot down for me. Feet together, really together. Inhale, let's come back to our candy cane. Reach it up for me. Exhale, this time to the left first. Side stretch. In our mountain. Inhale, look up. And exhale, candy cane to the right. Inhale, reach, and exhale, forward fold, melting snowman. Inhale, halfway lift. Lengthen, and exhale, plant your palms, step back to plank pose. Last one. You've got this. Smile. Good, lowering the knees, and send the hips back to the heels for me, so we're kneeling. We're going to come into our rabbit pose or hanging ornament pose. Interlace the fingers behind you. Reach the knuckles down your way. Open the chest. Inhale. Exhale. Forward fold. Let's kind of like a child's pose here first, so just dropping the head. You're welcome, option 1, to stay here, reaching the arms overhead. Otherwise, you can come into rabbit or hanging ornament pose as we come onto the crown of our head here, on the top of our head. Hips come up. Take a deep breath in here. Be careful not to look around here. And then exhale to slowly lower and come back up to our kneeling pose. Beautiful. And then come to a seat. So swing your legs around. Legs out in front here. Good. Bending the knees, soles of the feet together. And this will be like our butterfly pose, but a variation will be our snowflake today. Inhale and exhale nice and wide with our fingertips on the yoga mat as we forward fold here. And going as far as your body allows today. We'll stay here for about 3 breaths. Softening, really listening and tuning in. Good. Inhale to lift up slowly, walking your hands back. Good. And we'll make our way to lie down here. Good. When you arrive, we're going to come into a hug your knees to chest pose or snowball today. And you can start to rock side to side, massaging along the spine. It should feel really nice on the lower back here. Okay, this time we're going to grab onto our opposite elbows, really squeeze the legs and start to lift the nose towards the knees. Take a deep breath in here. Give yourself a nice big warm hug. You deserve it. Exhale low. Okay, bring your arms into cactus T and we'll take our knees over to the right for supine twist or throw the snowball. Okay, breathing into the belly. 3 breaths here. See if you can stack the hips one on top of the other. Bringing the knees up, inhale, and exhale, take them to the left. Looking over the opposite direction towards the right hand. Stacking the hips, just make sure that both shoulders are pressing down into the yoga mat. Breathe. Relaxing, knowing there's nowhere else that you have to be, but right here, right now. Bring the knees back up. Inhale. Good. Place the hands back down. Good. Palms face down as we start to extend the legs up. Good. Into legs up the wall. But today our stocking pose. Good. We won't be here very long, so enjoy the blood flow flowing in the opposite direction here. Calming down the nervous system. The legs do not have to be super straight. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knees. Lower the feet down. As feet as wide as the hips here. Good. I'm coming into our bridge pose or Santa's sleigh today. Inhale, start to press into your heels and start to lift your hips up. Good. Scoop the belly in. Chest to chin, chin to sky. Taking taking a few breaths here. Gentle back bend. Exhale, lower very slowly through the spine. And sacrum's the last thing to land. Good. And if you have a blanket, just grab it now. I'm going to use one for our Savasana. I'll take you through a guided calming Savasana for the festive season. So get really comfortable. If you don't have a blanket, no worries. You can also, if you have pillows around you, you can also have them under the head or the backs of the knees. So just make yourself really comfy. And we'll take a deepest breath in to settle into Savasana. Inhale. And exhale, release. And I want you to imagine a quiet Christmas evening. Nice cool air, soft and still. With every inhale, breathe in calm. With every exhale, let the weight that you have been carrying melt away. The ground supports you fully, and there's nothing to hold, nothing to do. Imagine a warm light that surrounds you like a blanket, making you feel safe, steady, and enough. You can repeat this affirmation quietly to yourself. I do not need to be more. I do not need to do more, to be enough. I rest, and that is enough. Rest here, and I will let you know when it's time to come out of Savasana. Start to wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes. Also start to rock your head, back of your head, side to side. reach your arms overhead and give yourself a nice deep stretch through the whole body. Take a deepest breath in and exhale to let it go. Slowly bring your knees up and roll onto your side into that fetal position and just stay here for a breath. No need to rush here. And gently pressing into the yoga mat as you start to sit up here into a comfortable seat, seated meditation. You can use your blanket like I am over the legs if you have one. Bring your hands to heart for me, closing your eyes. Go take the deepest breath in here. Inhale and exhale out. Namaste and Merry Christmas to all of you. Hope to see you on the mat soon.